How does surface friction affect tennis ball bounce? Imagine hitting a tennis ball and watching it bounce in a way you never expected. The secret behind that bounce lies in how the court surface interacts with the ball. Surface friction is a key factor that influences how high or low the ball bounces, how fast it moves, and how much spin it carries. When the ball strikes the court, the friction between the felt on the ball and the court surface resists the ball's movement. This resistance affects both the horizontal speed and the spin of the ball during and after impact. On courts with high friction like clay, the ball grips the surface more. This causes the ball to slow down more horizontally and bounce higher. It also allows players to generate more spin, like topspin or backspin, because the friction helps the ball grip the surface better. This makes clay courts ideal for players who like to use heavy spin and rally for longer points. Conversely, on grass courts, the friction is lower. The ball tends to skid more, bouncing lower and faster with less spin effect. This favors players who prefer quick, flat shots and fast-paced games. Hard courts sit somewhere in the middle with moderate friction. They offer a more predictable bounce, making it easier for players to plan their shots. But the exact bounce can still vary depending on the specific material and texture of the hard court. The physics behind this involves the coefficient of friction, which measures how much the surface resists the ball's movement. A higher coefficient of friction means more speed is lost and more spin is transferred or created. It also influences the coefficient of restitution, which measures how high the ball bounces relative to the height it was dropped from. For players, understanding these differences helps them adapt their game to each surface. Those who excel on clay often develop strokes that take advantage of the high friction and higher bounce. They use topspin to keep the ball in play and control rallies. On grass, players focus on flatter shots that stay low and move quickly, making it harder for opponents to react. This understanding of surface friction shapes their tactics and shot selection, helping them perform better on each court type. In short, surface friction controls how the ball interacts with the court at impact. It determines the bounce height, speed, and spin, which in turn influences how players approach each match. Recognizing these effects helps players adjust their style and tactics, making every shot count no matter what surface they play on.